In regard to the coronavirus crisis, we must not overlook the fact that the desperate globalist cabal, still unable to implement their socialist, totalitarian world government, has been trying to get rid of President Donald Trump, one of our angels on earth, by any means possible to them, including the Russiagate or impeachment farces. Besides a 24/7 slanderous campaign of personal attacks against him plotted by most of the fake news mass media outlets. And, to their dismay, he's only getting more and more support and sympathy from the US population. Given his great success in restoring the nation's prosperity and prestige worldwide, to the point where his leftist opponents don't stand a single chance in the next presidential election on November 2020. Add to this, the Orwellian plundering European Union going bankrupt, and its peoples revolting and voting on behalf of patriot parties, advocating for the return of their lost sovereignty and independence, or the human-generated CO2 climate change hoax going down the drain, or my own public manifestation on the first days of the present year. And, as I had predicted, now a deadly virus comes into scene, surrounded by an unprecedented mass hysteria PSYOP on the media. Despite the fact that the mortality rates associated with the seasonal and pandemic flu are way higher. The CDC estimates that more than 200,000 people are hospitalized each year in the USA with the flu or with flu-related complications. More than 36,000 people die on average. The World Health Organization has determined that the flu kills between 250,000 to 500,000 people each year. An estimated 80,000 Americans died of flu in 2018 alone. In contrast, the coronavirus has caused less than 6,000 deaths worldwide to this day. Yet we seem to witness some dystopian bioterror movie. Wait, but is there a more effective way to disarm and get rid of your opponents quick? However, scientists are warning about the US and Spain, where I currently reside, and going on lockdown in the following hours, being the countries where the virus is spreading faster. How convenient, is it not? Precisely at a time when I was organizing my trip to the US. Escaping from the communistic regime installed in power since January, and following decades of relentless covert harassment and social sabotage. So under these extreme circumstances, President Trump ought to ask the military to collect air samples in various locations, in case the subversive criminal swamp is spraying cities from airplanes, trucks, or even boats, as it happened in San Francisco in the 1950s. If such black operations are confirmed, he ought to declare martial law and proceed to arrest all the collaborationists involved, besides shutting down the Federal Reserve System, root of all evils in the world. Apocalyptic plagues will haunt many nations as our judgment arrives soon. But this coronavirus alert is not part of it yet. Otherwise, when the virus is defeated by other means, we shall see how long it takes for the perpetual conspirators to push Erdogan into attacking Russia in hopes to lure the world into a devastating nuclear war. And when this fails too, we may even face a fake alien invasion using the latest classified technology such as electrogravitational aircraft, battlefield holograms, scalar weapons, sonic weapons, etc. As von Braun predicted back in the 1970s, following decades of social conditioning via Hollywood filmography. But whatever they try, will ultimately fail, because final victory belongs to us since the beginnings of time.